Okay, what I can do is I can simply go ahead with df dot either lock or ilock. Let's go ahead with ilock. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll go with the index number of the rows like 2 and 3. Okay, so I'll use the 2 comma 3 comma 4. Okay, this is nothing but the 2 3 4. 4 is excluded here. Remember guys, 4 is excluded here. Understood? Now what I can do is this is a index 1 0 column, this is a index 1 column, this is a index 2 column. As we know, index 2 is excluded, right? So here what I'll do is I can simply go ahead with this one. Okay, let me run this. Here you can see BB values and 1 2 values. Okay, this just square this much. Understood? Okay, this is how you can select any small subset of your data frame, right? You can use anything. Okay, you can use anything, and you can go ahead with either iLock method or the lock method, right? Now let us talk about the next thing. Okay, let's say, okay, let's say here you can see that, okay, let's say in the, let's say in the v2, okay, few values are negative, few values are positive. If you wanted to select only positive values, right, if you wanted to select a only positive value based on the v2 column, if you want to select only positive rows, okay, values, let's say this is a positive row, I can say, because the value for v2 is positive over here in this particular row. I just want to take this particular row. Here you can see that this is a positive value of the v2 column, so I just want to take this particular row. So how I can do this? So there is one which is very interesting method is there. Just use the data frame, your name of the data frame, your name of your data. Okay, and here just add the your column name. Okay, and add one condition. Okay, your column names v2's value should be greater than 0. Okay, if your value is greater than 0, so it will be in the, you know, in the your data or not in the data. So these are nothing but the boolean concept. Okay, you just added one condition over here, and just by adding this particular condition, you know, it's very easy to take the, you know, positive columns by using the v2 column, you know, positive rows by using a v2 column. Okay, there are a lot of functions in the, you know, python. Okay, all we need to is just explore those functions, right? So if you want to explore those function, you can simply go over here. You can simply refer this reference of python, and you will understand all this thing, because you know, pandas is very much big, right? So it's not possible to explain each and everything over here inside this particular session. Okay, if you wanted to explore again much deeper into that, so you can simply go ahead and feel free to explore more. If you have any question, you can simply join with me on LinkedIn. Okay, for any upcoming question, welcome. For creating the numpy arrays, arrays are nothing but the matrix in 1 dimension, 2 dimension, 3 dimension, and more dimension, right? Then by using numpy you can create the missing value. As I used np.nan, so that is nothing but the, you know, you will see that, okay, where it is nan. Okay, here you can see np.random. I used you know, numpy library to, you know, generate the random numbers in, okay, 5 random numbers in between, you know, anything, you know, you will find that the any random number you will see. Okay, you can use the numpy library for, you know, the nan values, adding the nan values. Nan values are nothing but the missing value. You just added the missing value over here, right? So you can also use numpy library for doing some statistical analysis. Will be okay, we'll see those statistical analysis in upcoming part of the session, right? Series is just the number. Okay, sorry, is just the one column, I would say. Okay, so see, this is my data. Okay, let's say this is my data. Okay, and if I selected the one column, only this column, so this is nothing but the series. So that is the difference only, not any other, right? You can create the series by using the list as well. You can create the series by using the list as well. Here we just created it. Here, see, here we just created the series by using the list. Okay, this is just the one column, I would say. Okay, nothing else. Now this is how you can do sub. You can just select the sub part of your data by using this multiple things: lock method, iLock method, this particular condition. You can put the condition as well. Now one more thing is that, mind that, okay, you got the data, okay, and you don't want to make the changes in your original data. So at that time, what to do? Like, let's say this is my data, df is my data. So what I can do is I can simply create the data too, okay, by using the data one dot copy. Copy is nothing but the, I got the new data frame, but this one is nothing but the copied data frame. So instead of using your original data frame, you can simply use this data frame, which is your copied data frame. Understood? Yeah, so that's the thing, right? Now guys, okay, uh, after this, let's go ahead, okay, and try to explore the data visualization part. Okay, try to create some plots. So again, I created this data frame. Okay, I took the data frame, which is a very small data set, subset, I would say, not a very big data set. So for that, okay, first, what i what I need to do, here you can see that, okay, this is my folder. Okay, this is my day2 folder, and here you can see that the data set folder, right? So in the data set, you will find that the multiple csv file is comma separated version file. Yeah, here you can see that I'll be using this national parks data for creating histogram, right? So guys, try to download that particular data. Okay, you can simply download all the data, so we can simply go ahead with all the data. Okay, for creating histogram, we need few libraries to import. Okay, and what are those library? First library is nothing but pandas library. Why we are using pandas library? Because pandas library is very important library to read the data set, right? So let's say we are importing the pandas library, and what we are doing over here, yes, we will be importing matplotlib library. Okay, first thing I'll be showing you how you can read your csv file in python. Okay, so that's what I'm showing you right now. Yeah, so let's say this is my data. Let's say np data is there, which is nothing but the national parks data is there. So what I am doing is I'll be using the pd dot read underscore csv, and in the bracket I'll have to add the you know data name. But here you can see that this is my day2 folder. This is my this is my Jupyter notebook, okay, file saved over here. And here you will find one folder data set, and in that folder we have one csv file, and that I just want to read over here. Okay, so what I can do is I can simply go over here. Okay, I'll simply use the data sets slash backslash the name of the this file. Okay, national parks, national underscore parks. Okay, dot csv, the format for that particular data set. Now here you can see, let me go and run. Okay, now we just able to read the data in the python. Now how to see the data? Okay, so you can simply go ahead with this np dot data. You can simply use this. Now you can see this is my data. Now data is around 56 rows are there. Okay, now what I can do is I can simply, I don't want to see whole data. Okay, this is my head method. It will show us the top 5 entries of your data set. If you want to go with the tell method, okay, you can simply go with the tell method. You will get the last 5 entries of your data. See the last 5 entries with index number. Okay, if you want to see the sample, the random data, okay, random rows, so you will see that the sample, this is totally. If you want to see the sample of 10 rows, so you will see that, okay, sample of 10 rows, which is totally randomly selected. See, index number is random, right? So this is how you can go ahead with. So here I just selected, I just go ahead with the format name. So there is no need, sometimes, okay, there is a need to select the you know this thing. Okay, Python gives the one method, read underscore csv. With the help of this, you can easily read the csv file without any issue, right? Because here our aim is to create the histogram. Our main aim is to create the histogram, right? So that's what we are doing over here, right? So let's go and create the histogram now. Okay, for creating histogram we need to import matplotlib library. Okay, matplotlib dot pyplot as plt. We are importing matplotlib.pyplot as plt. Okay, so you can also do the same thing. Okay, so let me first import this library. Okay, so use this matplotlib library dot pyplot in terms of plt. Okay, so use the plt dot, for creating histogram simply use the hist code, okay, for creating histogram. Now here you can see that, okay, how many columns are there? Total 4 columns are there, right? So now I just wanna create a histogram, let's say by using this particular column. Okay, I just wanted to use the histogram by using this particular column. So what I can do is I can simply use this. Okay, let's say np my data. Okay, and in the square bracket you will find that I just want to copy this particular name, okay, column name. And here one more thing, because histogram is this, okay, because histogram is this. So for that histogram I just want to select the how many bins I want, right? How many bins I want. So let us go ahead. So after this, after adding bins equal to 10, okay, you can go with any random value of bins, okay, but try to set the bins value which is a small one, not the more than the I guess 15. Okay, because if you are creating the let's say more than 15 bins, so you will find that the very short bars you will see. Okay, so that will make confusion. Okay, so after this, okay, let's go ahead with this and use the plt dot show the plot, and let's go and run this. And here you go, we got the plot with this. Okay, we got the plot with this. Okay, now if I wanted to change the let's say if I wanted to change the color, these are just the basic colors. Okay, this is the default color. Okay, I just wanted to change the color of this. So what I can do is I'll use the face color. Okay, I'll use the face color parameter to change the color of the bins. Okay, so which color we want? Let's go ahead with the red one. Okay, let's go ahead with the red one, any random color. Okay, now here you can see the on the edges here we don't see any color. So let's go and color the edges as well. So edge color is there. Okay, this is again the next parameter you can see. Okay, and what different color you want? Now let me set this edge color as a the black one. Okay, not black one, let me select the blue. Okay, because the color combination you can see. Okay, and let me rerun this again. Now here you can see. So this is how you can go ahead with. Okay, this is how you can go ahead with. Okay, this is a simple bar plot histogram. Okay, now uh, here you can see the bar the histogram is there, like the this thing. You will find that the this particular histograms, you will find that this is a very high, you know bar is there, okay, in the histogram, like this. So you can, I'll be explaining the bins to you. Okay, so let's say again we have the data from 1 to 100. Okay, for for our understanding, that's why we took the data. So if I wanted to create the bin, okay, like here you can see. Okay, these are nothing but the bars. Okay, these are nothing but the bars. And how we can create it the bars? By using the bins. Now here you can see that I just created the one bean from 1 to 10, second bean from 11 to 20, okay, third bean from 21 to 30. Like this we just created the 10 beans from last bean is going to be 91 to 100, right? So these are my 10 beans, right? So these are my 10 beans. Understood? Okay, I created this bin. Now in my 1 to 10, how many values are there in the 1 to 10 range? Let's say 7 values are there. In 11 to 20, how many values are there? Let's say 12 values are there. In this particular bin, how many values are there? Let's say 6 values are there. Like this you will find that. Okay, all bin values. Okay, in the 91 to 100 we have the only 4 values, you see. So you will find that, okay, that's what we are. Okay, we just created this kind of data. This is the frequency distribution. Okay, and here you can see we just created the histogram by using that. If I wanted to again, I just wanted to make the cumulative sum for this. Okay, I just want the histogram in the cumulative manner. So what I can do, I can simply add the one more parameter, which is nothing but the cumulative, right? Cumulative equal to true. So here you can see, just by adding the cumulative equal to true, we just arrange our bars. Okay, we just arrange the histogram in the ascending order. Okay, understood? So that is a simple thing. Okay, now let's say uh, let's say uh, if I wanted to draw the multiple histogram, let's say this is my first histogram. Okay, and I just wanted to create another histogram. Let me copy this. Okay, this is my another histogram, right? But with another column. I just want to take another column name. Let's say take this column. Okay, and you will see this thing. Okay, instead of red, let me go ahead with the, let's say, the next one, which is anything. We can go ahead with orange, and let's see how the plot looks like. Okay, and here you can go. So here you can see that, okay, the plot is there. Okay, so here we are not able to see this thing. Okay, we are not able to see this thing, so that's why we will have to arrange the colors. Okay, if you see take the color combination, so you will find that this thing. Okay, so plus, okay, you will have to add some some blur thing over here. So for that you can use one thing. Okay, you can do this thing like let's say if I just wanted to add over here is, okay, alpha value. Okay, so with the help of alpha, we'll be able to, uh, we'll be able to see the transfer colors. Okay, transparent colors, right? So here you can see. Now you can see that the alpha value is 0.3, and with this value, okay, we'll be able to see the transparent colors now. So we can be able to see the intersection of the data. Okay, you can simply cut this particular cumulative term from here. Okay, and you can and you will see. Okay, now you can see. Yes, now is it, it is original in shape. Okay, so that's how you can go ahead and explore more about this. Okay, okay, in machine learning it is very important to see the intersection of the data. Let's say if you are building a model for the prediction purpose, so at that time it's very important to see the, the intersection of the data. Okay, if both the data are, are far away from each other, then you can see that yes, they are, contributing with higher weightage for creating the machine learning model. Okay, we'll be talking about that in the upcoming part of the sessions. Okay, so this is just the, just the histogram. Likewise, we have the other parts, other charts as well, like the pie chart. Okay, let's create the pie chart. Okay, then we'll go ahead the multiple charts again. So this is the intersection of the data, guys. Here you can see this is the intersection. You can see now this transparent plot. Okay, we'll be able to see this transparent data. Okay, so here you can see the this thing. Okay, now if you wanted to change the value of alpha, you can change the value and see the results as well. So you are free to change the value of alpha and you can see the result. This is for the exploration purpose. Okay, you can do that by yourself. Okay, now let me copy this. Okay, to again. Now here, what we are doing, we are just creating the pie chart. Okay. So here you can see the, this, let's change the data set. Oh, sorry. Mm, No need to see the data because here you can see by mistake, I just double click to the data set. So now let us go and see the types movie. Okay, types of the movies. Okay, so types of the movies. So let's go and run this. And now, mm, okay, no issue. Let's say instead of taking data, I'll be taking this as the only data, not the NP data. Okay, so data dot head, you will see that the this thing. Okay, now why I just change the different data, why I use the different data, because here you can see that in the data set you will find that the percentage. Okay, now I just created this dummy data to show you, okay, how we can create the pie chart, right? How we can create the pie chart over here. Okay, so we can simply use the plt.py. Okay, we can use, let's say, the movie percentage. Okay, our data, it's simply we can go here, we can copy this. Okay, we can paste it over here. Okay, then the secondly we'll have to, use the labels. Okay, labels for this. So you will see the labels as well. Okay, in the pie chart, labels are nothing but the sector, right? Now you can see the plot over here. Okay, you can see the plot over here, right? Okay, this is just the, starting. Now if you search for the pie chart, or the if you search for the plt matplotlib library from here in the references, you will find that for this particular pie chart there are lot of parameters, right? There are lot of parameters, which means you can add the values inside this. Okay, as well as you can create the different kind of, pie chart as well. Okay, So you can do this multiple things. Okay, like you can add the multiple let me show you the one so you can understand. Okay, let's say I just wanted to add the values for this. I just wanted to add the values, okay, for this. So for this I can use auto pack. Okay, sorry, auto packed is there, and with this you can be able to add the values. Okay, now if I just wanted to add the values, let's say in the in the two decimals, okay, up to two decimal, let's say. So what I can do is I can simply use this percentage dot 2f. 2f means two floating point numbers only. Now in the second I just wanted to see this exploded pie chart. Okay, just explode this pie chart. Okay, and we can be able to see this. Oh, I got the error. Okay, and what was that? Okay, explode is not defined, I guess, right? So for this I'll have to add the explode as well, right? I'll have to the number so we can be able to see that particular thing, right? So like exploded means the breaks, okay, which means that you will see this thing, okay, where you will see the pie chart separately. Each part is separate, right? Let me show you. Okay, uh, let me, I just wanted to show you the two parts separately, okay, like this. Okay, so here you can see. So here, okay, this first part I just separated and last part I just separated. So here you can see, right, with the numbers. So is it cool or not? Right? It is very easy to show you, because okay, if sometimes, okay, if you wanted to, let's say, okay, let me make it 0, then you will understand. Okay, let me run this. Okay, sometimes you will see that, okay, you wanted to just show this particular domain, okay, show this particular genre, I guess. So at that time you will have to mention this, you will have to separate it from the pie chart so you can apply this thing over here, right? And you can use this for anyone. You can use this for SkyPy. Okay, let me and go with this. Okay, like the comedy, you can, if you wanted to go with the SkyPy, you can use this. Okay, see, now this is the drama, I guess. Okay, 0.3. Okay, now here you can see this is the SkyPy. Okay, so this is how you can go and you can explode the pie chart. Okay, that's the thing. This is just the simple pie chart, I would say. Okay, there are a lot of things you can do with the pie. Okay, now let us talk about the box plot. Box plot is one of the most important plots. Okay, so let us go ahead and take yet another data, which is, let's say, take the exams data. Okay, now, okay, again use the, let's say, df equal to pd dot read underscore csv. In the bracket you will have to mention the data sets slash exams dot csv, right? And let's run this and see the, now I got the, here I just missed the e letter again. What is the problem? Okay, see, no such directory data set exams. Again, this is the problem. There is a spelling mistake. Okay, let me go and run. Okay, and here you can see your data, right? This is my data. Okay, this is my data. Around 100 rows are there, 8 columns are there. I don't want to see this much big data. I just wanted to see the first 5 rows only, the sample data. Okay, so this is the thing, right? I just wanted to, create the box plot for this. I just wanted to create the box plot for this. So what I can do, I can simply use the plt dot box plot. Okay, and here you can see that for, for few columns. Okay, let me show you. So see, someone getting, error as a name error, name PLT is not defined. So PLT, you will have to define the PLT first. And how you can define the PLT? By using this particular line of code, import matplotlib dot pyplot as PLT. So use this particular line, okay, run this particular line, then that particular error will gone. Okay,